On the corner.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
There's the pick. Here's Silk. No good from outside. And so it's the Miami Heat out in front by 17 points at the end of the. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And as we look ahead on our schedule, is there anything? And circling back to this first half, fellas, a decisive advantage for the Miami. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Really an incredible game from Silk.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
They got Silk. Get out there with Mr. Incredible. Then it's Tiny, and it's the natural in at the 2. So that's who Eric Spoelstra is. Starts the second half with.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here is Mr. Incredible. Heat moving the ball around. Toronto grabs the miss. You know, Smitty, what's incredible about Miami's D, they don't need to block a ton of shots to protect the rim.
Kevin, it's all about awareness, communication, and positioning. Whether they're in zone or man, they stay completely connected almost every possession. At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Tiny, the pass to the kid. There's a good screen. The natural shot is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Siakam. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Siakam's got 5 now.
Wow, he's becoming a more sophisticated scorer. Siakam beats good D with better O.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And they might be down big, but you love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking. That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
No good from 11 feet.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. 19-point game. And there's the pass to Siakam. From 12 feet out, it's deflected. Here is Mr. Incredible, covered by Van Vliet, and he gets the bucket.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times. You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Birtle sets the pick for Trent. Second chance shot, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
What you love about you. Jakob Poeltl is his size, a 7-footer who plays hard on both ends of the floor.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
The great ones checked in for Tiny. The Raptors also with a sub. Young's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Here's Silk. Again, the miss by the Heat. Raptors trail by 16. Barnes outside. Van Vliet outside. Back to Barnes. 6 to shoot. Trent outside. And again, no good by Toronto. The Heat leading by 16. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Young with the steal. Barnes kicks to Van Vliet. They get it again. Sent away with authority. And they're able to recover. And that one's good. Barnes. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Here's Silk, covered by Van Vliet. Inside, Silk. He gets it in there. Silk's got 18 points. Smitty, you know, when you watch an NBA game today, it seems like there is endless switching, positionless players. Why is that?
Kevin, it's a game of matchups. Teams are looking to exploit those mismatches. Let's say you can get your point guard on a center. Usually, you win that possession.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Achua comes in for Jakob Poeltl. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Trent. Mr. Incredible, the pass to the kid. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Van Vliet. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Miami leading by 16. Here's the natural. He has 6. Pass to the great one. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Toronto's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Barnes outside. Trying to find Achua and gets it to him. Here's the kid. Passes it to Mr. Incredible. And stolen by Barnes. Van Vliet on the wing. This one for 3. Miami grabs the miss. Mr. Incredible's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's the natural. Misses the 3.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
The dunk by Achua.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
Silk passes to the natural. Here is Mr. Incredible. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one goes on Anunoby.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Miami.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is getting steals, and that can be attributed to their tenacious style defensively.
Now, here's Anunoby. He's got 5. There's a screen. Van Vliet kicks to Achua. The shot misses. The Heat go the other way with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Pass to Mr. Incredible. Here's Silk. Off target with his 3.
Not in rhythm. He had the 2 triples in the first half. None so far in the second.
In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Back to Young. Beyond the arc. And it's Silk with the rebound. Silk's got 4 rebounds now tonight. There's the pass to the great one. And Boucher sends it back. Here's Mr. Incredible. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Miami, they have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
Number 88.
And the first one drops. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Now, here's Boucher. 6 points for him. Back to Van Vliet. Young outside. Trying to find Anunoby. Gets it to him. Here's the kid. Good defensive work there by Young. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Raptors. Trailing by 17. 1:58 left in the third quarter. Here's Mr. Incredible. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Now here's Van Vliet. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Young sets a screen for Van Vliet. Just 5 on the clock. Boucher. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
The kid can't hit.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Now, here's Boucher. He's guarded closely. Young outside. Lets it go from 14. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Ball's knocked loose. 43 seconds left to play here in the third. Van Vliet with it. Pass to Boucher. Driving the lane, and it's blocked. They retain possession. And the Raptors miss again. Miami leading by 19 points. Mr. Incredible, the pass to the kid. Now here's Van Vliet. Tight defense on him. They recover it. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's Silk. Passes it to Mr. Incredible. Good if it goes. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Miami with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making. right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So for Toronto right now, the forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Gary Trent. And it's Poeltl in at the center position. Siakam, right side. From 13 feet, it goes down.
Can beat you from mid-range as well. Siakam adding more nuances to his game every year.
Here's Silk. No good off the back of the rim. Raptors trail by 17. Now, here's Siakam. Back to Trent. Siakam outside. And the three off target.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the four major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Tiny, he's checked in for the great one. Q comes in for the kid. The Monsters checked in for the natural. And the machine subbed in for Silk. And Siakam throws it down.
Beautiful when the big man takes flight. Pascal Siakam leaving no room for error with that dunk.
And the Heat call time here. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Mr. Incredible. The Heat leading by 15. Can they get it? And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Precious Achiuwa. And a deep roster for the Raptors. But, Smitty, do they have the star power, the star talent to win big?
Well, they have Scotty Barnes. He was last season's Rookie of the Year. His growth will be key. But with Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam, all-star caliber players, Toronto's not shy on talent, Kevin.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Chris Boucher. There's another block, making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense. Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Siakam, good. Siakam's got 6 in the quarter.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Pass to Q. Just 5 to shoot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
This Heat team does just about everything well. They're one of the top teams in the league on offense and on D. They can win games at either end of the floor.
Good on the second free throw. And Miami, Smitty, really has succeeded in putting together a complete ball club. I mean, from top to bottom, with all the parts needed.
I totally agree, Kevin. That was their goal. Build a team that doesn't rely on any one strength. On nights when they're not shooting it well, their defense can pick up the slack. Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
And the Heat call time here. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Raptors trail by 15. On the wing, Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Raptors moving the ball around. And a wide open look for Siakam. Off target from three-point range.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Good D by Anunoby. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
The youngster, Scotty Barnes, has great vision.
Here's the machine. The pass to Mr. Incredible. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
Pass to Q. And it home with one hand.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Passes to Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Siakam. Another miss by Siakam. Miami leading by 15. Here's the machine. Pass to Mr. Incredible. And the pass to Q. And a miss there on the triple. Raptors trail by 15. Van Vliet on the wing. Pass to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. The machine passes to Q. Here is Mr. Incredible. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Precious Achiuwa.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Here's Q, covered by Barnes. Passes it to Mr. Incredible. Driving to the basket. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Looking at the Raptors roster, basically the entire squad is under 30. Their key players are extremely young, a great sign for the future.
First one falls for him. Yeah, youth is on their side. And Smitty, since winning that title in 2019, the Raptors have totally turned over their squad.
Kawhi, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, all have left Toronto, Kevin, replaced with much younger players. You give Toronto's front office credit for retooling quickly.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. The Heat leading by 15. Here's the machine from deep three-point range. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Raptors trail by 15. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays.
Yes, I'm winning clearly. I'm the chosen one, see my potential, so they fear me. Lately, I've been praying, God, I wonder, can you hear me? Thinking about the old me, I swear I miss you dearly. Stay until you come up, I've been sticking to that theory. Every day a battle, I'm exhausted and I'm weary. Make sure I smile in public when alone, my eyes teary. I fought through it all, but it hurt me severely. I've been hiding behind my insecurities, but I know it ain't. Cop the BMW, new deposit, I picked up another bag like I'm a count while I'm in it. I hear planes flying, crowds screaming, money counting chains clinking. I guess that's how it sounds when you win it. I ain't joking, do it sound like I'm kidding. I've been making like 2,000 a minute. So high up through the clouds, I was swimming. I'm probably gonna drown when I'm in it. And we might have a child. Never put out a weak verse. When we lurk, I'm stuck to my feet hurt. When putting them streets first, white tees turn t-shirts. Looking for some real, he's stuck in a deep search. Anxiety, I just wanna leave Earth. When they ask if I'm okay, it just make everything seem worse. Trying to explain your feelings sound like something you rehearsed. In my back with a clean smirk. Looking so deep into your eyes, I can read your thoughts. I mean, please don't talk. I done been through too much and I don't need another loss. Put that on every war scar for every battle. Out the BMW, new deposit, I picked up another bag like I'm a count while I'm in it. I hear planes flying, crowds screaming, money counting chains clinking. I guess that's how it sound when you win it. I ain't joking, do it sound like I'm kidding. I've been making like 2,000 a minute. So high up through the clouds, I was swimming. I'm probably gonna drown when I'm in it.
Last year I made $7 million, didn't have to do a single show. Should I tune my up at Coca-Cola for the check that cut me at the Super Bowl? On my life. life moments is a Super Bowl. Dr. Dre, he got a Super Bowl. Last night, I was texting Jack Dorsey. That's the perks you get from being super dope. This is real life, ain't no act in it. All these raps, they be Brad Pitt. Every little thing I do is mad different. Got my little cousin playing badminton. Gave my little bro a quick piece. He got the whole hit. And I've been stacking up all these assets. Can be conducting any bad business. Like, whoa, hey, I keep that drip on me. I'm big homie. Hey, I can't ever slip homie. My mama might flip on me. Like, whoa, hey, drop top coupe in the summer. I rest my case like, hey, I'ma live life to the fullest with every single breath I take. Let me tell you something real quick. Hey, who you told every time that you touch my wrist, I'm the greatest. Can't f with this. My pull up in them Chevys and Beamers. We all young and rich. You can't check my demeanor. I just bought a Birkin for my Aunt Regina. I've been getting money since I was a senior, but last year I made $7 million. Didn't have to do a single show. Should I tune my up at Coca-Cola for the check that cut me at the Super Bowl? On my life moments is a Super Bowl. Dr. Dre, he got a Super Bowl. Last night I was texting Jack Dorsey. That's the perks you get from being super dope. I be feeling like it's me against the world, but I can give a f who my opponent is. Asking why I dropped the YBN. I had no other choices. We ain't own it. And all that janky, I'm not condoning it. With a couple, I got a bone to pick. I'm on some movement, y'all on some moment. But I'll be here forever, y'all can go and quit. We had bad in a new Bentley, just re-up from that new stimmy. My brother counting them blue Benjis. Only feel good with my crew with me. Like, whoa, they tried to question my character. Young Richard Black. We some world, we don't fit the criteria. Don't like your vibe, not allowed in my area. I entered this game and I came here to change it. Speak my beliefs, now they calling me dangerous. Taking the throne and I'm gonna maintain it. I gotta go down as just one of the greats. So anybody got a problem with me, can't fake kick it, kick your politicking. I ain't worried about it, I know God is with me. Your peace of mind is worth $1.50. But last year I made $7 million, didn't have to do a single show. Should I tune my up at Coca-Cola for the check that cut me at the Super Bowl? On my life moments is a Super Bowl. Dr. Dre, he got a Super Bowl. Last night I was texting Jack Dorsey. That's the perks you get from being super dope.
So happy to have you here for a midweek edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This should be and with every new NBA season, Grant, it's always fun to see which players have a breakout year.
NBA, it seems like guys always have breakout years. Usually we see it with the younger players, but sometimes it's with guys who've been in the league and are now in new situations. Last year, we saw breakout seasons for Darius Garland, Jordan Poole, and Tyrese Maxey, just to name a few.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. And it's the kid in at the small forward position. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow, that one falls.
Coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Grant the screen. And it's Simons penetrating. Deflected. Second shot opportunity. Here's Mr. Incredible to the right side. Pass to the kid. Here's Tiny. He's covered by Grant. Here's Mr. Incredible. They double him with Simons. Over to the wing. 4 on the clock. The natural can't hit.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Outside Reddish. Lillard outside. Eubanks the screen. And Damian Lillard gets a 3.
And now Damian Lillard has got that 3-ball swagger going.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Pass to the kid. Here's Silk. This one for 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor? I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Here's Mr. Incredible. 33 points last game. It's rebounded by Grant. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
Here's Silk, defended by Lillard. Elbow shot. And it's Silk missing. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Here's Eubanks. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Outside Reddish. There's the triple. And it's Miami with a rebound.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Pass to Mr. Incredible. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
All the rumors swirling about the Blazers and whether they trade Damian Lillard or not, but they decided to keep him in Portland, build around him, and try to make the most of this shining star's window.
Right, and when the Blazers shook things up, many thought they'd do a full rebuild, Brent.
Yeah, but B.A., how do you get full value for a guy like Damian Lillard? I just don't think the return coming back would equate to that. So they've reworked the roster, and we're going to see if these guys can get back to postseason play and then rely on Dame time.
Takes a 3. And they get it back. Pass to the kid. Here's Mr. Incredible. Goes back up. Here's Silk. Miami, no good that time either.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Grant's shot is off. Miami trailing. To the left wing. Here's the natural. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Damian Lillard picks one up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
And Grant gets it to go.
No doubt that Jeremy Grant wants to become a better shooter, showing signs of progress in his catch-and-shoot game.
Here's Silk. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Here's Silk. In tight, he gets the jumper to fall. 5 points in the game.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Simons passes to Lillard. Back to Simons. Down low. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Watford's check. In. With hits a mark, drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
Pass to the kid. There's a screen. Here's Mr. Incredible. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And it's Silk missing. Portland leading. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Tiny. Here's Mr. Incredible. He's covered by Simons. Mr. Incredible, good.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Lillard finds Grant. On the wing, Simons. Back to Grant. Launches a 3. Miami grabs the miss. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control. And they crossed that line.
Well, you can do a couple things with turnovers. They committed too many, and then they didn't force enough. So a tough go in that category.
No team better than Miami in developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a South.
To the left side wing. 1:10 left in the opening quarter. Outside Winslow. Just 5 to shoot. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Releases. Got a piece of it. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Substitution on the court.
Well, the Heat's shooting about 40% in the early stages of this game. Here's the machine. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Toronto. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Ooh, stolen by Winslow. Here's the break. Here's Little. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Physical at his size and very athletic. Little has no trouble converting from contact. I mean, that could have been a foul.
Here's the machine. Thibault with the board. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Pass to Sharp. To the middle. Here's Little. Just 4 to shoot. Outside Winslow. Here's Thibault. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And so it's Portland closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. They've been very effective from the three-point line. That's the key for them so far.
Fans, have a big round of applause for your Trailblazers youth dance team.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
On the court for Miami here in the second. And it's Mr. Incredible in at the three spot.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Back to Reddish. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Yeah, that's got to feel good. Reddish rising up.
Here's the machine. He's covered by Simons. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Here's the machine. Fires from deep. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Grant, the pass to Simons. Grant, right side. Outside Reddish. From the high post. And too long on the shot.
No one around him. He makes the shot harder than it has to be.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, "You want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns. I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success." Brian?
Allie, thank you. There's Simons with a 3. Hits the trifecta. Simons got 6.
That's exactly how you utilize the pick and roll. Simons looking really comfortable in the set there.
They set the pick. Pass to Mr. Incredible. They double him with Simons. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Brent, Portland has made a name for itself as a perennial contender.
Well, the recent success started with Dame, with the exception of his rookie year. They've made the playoffs every year since, except last year when he was hurt. So Lillard has single-handedly changed Blazers basketball.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Portland. Damian Lillard comes in for Sharp. Simons finds Lillard. Outside Reddish. From deep. It's hauled in by the great one. Miami has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's the machine. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Here's the great one. He's covered by Grant. Here's the great one. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Timeout called, Portland.
Attention Blazers fans, give us a round of applause for your Blazers Treasure Dance Team. How about the Blazers Treasure Dance crew, everyone? Get up.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Outside Reddish. On the wing, Simons. 6 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. From the arc. Portland again missing.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
And he lobs it up top.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. The Trailblazers have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Well, we've seen Anthony Simons gradually progress over time and given opportunity with Lillard being hurt last year. And this guy is showing that he's an offensive guy and ready to explode.
And Brent Simons is one of those guards you love having in your rotation.
Yep, a volume three-point shooter. And the one thing about him, BA, that's standing out is the ability off the bounce to get to that shot. He's very good at a young age.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Grant, and it's off the back of the rim. No good.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
That one goes in.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Portland has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Pass to Eubanks. Grant outside. Here's Lillard from behind the arc. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
Zero hesitation out there as he catches that pass. Lillard just fires it.
Out to the wing. Here's Mr. Incredible. Reddish covering. Here's the machine. Connects from downtown. 6 points for him.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Here's Lillard. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
You look at the resume of one Damian Lillard, and there's just no shortage of clutch moments and amazing individual performances in big playoff games.
First one falls for him. And with Lillard, he has to be considered among the best point guards of this generation, Brent.
Well, he said some interesting things with regards to comparisons, BA. There's only one player at his position that he can accept being ranked behind, and that's Steph Curry. You talk about two guys up in the stratosphere of where point guards of today's game are playing, and Dame is sitting on that cloud 9 with Steph.
Here's Mr. Incredible. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Timeout called. Portland. Portland has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Lillard outside. Eubanks the screen. Lillard passes to Reddish. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's the monster. Pass to the gray one. Here's the machine from deep three-point range. Damian Lillard with the rebound. That one doesn't drop, and it's Miami the other way. Here's Mr. Incredible. He's got 11, the gray one. No good on the triple. Outside Reddish. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's the machine. He's got 6. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. So for the Blazers, Little's checked in for Grant. Winslow comes in for Reddish, and it's Thibault in for Simons. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question. Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. From outside the arc. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Here's the machine. Takes a 13-footer. Here's the great one. Here's Tiny. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Thibault with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's the machine. He drops it from range. And now just a 5-point Trailblazer lead.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Drills it from deep. Lillard's got 19 points.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Here's the monster. He's coming off a 10-point game against Toronto.
And guys, in addition to that scoring, he was absolutely tenacious on the defensive end. A complete two-way game for him. Finished with 3 steals, I think, and that was a difference maker.
Jacks up at 3. And it's Winslow missing.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Think about well-constructed teams and themes that go with that. The Miami Heat certainly leap to mind. Their front office has just done a great job of assembling a deep roster that fits their mentality.
So for the Blazers, Watford comes in for Eubanks, and it's Sharp in for Winslow. 1:27 left to play. The half. Now here's Lillard. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Denver.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
And the Heat shooting 47% on this one, looking efficient. Well, you would know the depth of the Miami bench is certainly felt in the strength of their second unit.
Yeah, when the starters sit down, Miami doesn't lose much. There's a tremendous combination of skill and play.
And that concludes the first half. It's the...
Hello.
Well, he's been absolutely locked in from range, something my man Kenny.
All right, now let's check out what the fans. Thanks for tuning in.
Happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Team substitution, number 5, number 88.
Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Jeremy Grant out there with Cam Reddish. And it's Eubanks in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Nice shot by Tiny. Give him. Eight points now.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's Lillard. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, B.A. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
So many qualities of elite guard that Damian Lillard possesses on the floor, in the locker room. He really, truly sets the standard.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
You're trying to close that gap. It's going to hinge on plays like this one, creating high percentage looks right inside. And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
For Miami, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this 3rd quarter. They set the pick from deep. The natural can't hit. Portland has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. It's deflected. Here's Mr. Incredible. Reddish covering. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the 3rd. And here's Simons. He's got 11. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Pass to Silk. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Grant. Grant's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
Knocked loose. Here's Mr. Incredible. He's got 15. Six to shoot. Another shot. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. For the Trailblazers, Watford's checked in for Eubanks. Winslow comes in for Grant, and it's Sharp in for Damian Lillard. And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, until last year.
Yeah, B.A., they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
For Miami, they've gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate, and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town.
Gets the three to fall.
And Simons right now just assertive and confident in his offensive game.
Here's Mr. Incredible, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Timeout called, Portland. And with the bulk of the season still ahead, let's take a look at how the power rankings are starting to come together. Taking a look at Detroit, they've risen to third in the latest power rankings, playing well. As of late.
When I look at the Heat, they know they're capable of more, and I think we can expect to see them increasing their efforts in the games ahead.
Back to Simons. Launches it. And again. And it's the Trailblazers from deep.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Here's Silk. He has 7. Sharp grabs the miss.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
The Heat have gone 50% from the field in the third quarter. 8 of 16. Mr. Incredible. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Portland has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. Here's Sharp. He's got 5. There's Simons with a 3. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Silk. Puts up a 3. Second chance effort, and he lays it in. 10 points for him.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
Pass to Reddish. The 3. Rebounded by Tiny. Miami has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Here's the kid. Reddish covering.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Portland leading. Here's Sharp. It's Winslow on the wing. Simons outside. Fires the 3. Miami grabs the miss. Here's Silk. Looking to get back on track. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Brent, you look at Miami's playoff pedigree. They've made the Eastern Conference Finals 6 times over the last 12 years.
Yeah, and those 2 championships they had in that 12-year period were square on the shoulders of their big 3 that they put together. But I don't see them slowing down when it comes to reloading. This team knows how to do it well.
Littles checked in for Portland. Thibault comes in for Reddish.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
The natural can't hit. And the Trailblazers shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Now Simon. Give him 20. Knocks it down from distance. Simons got 23.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Pass to the natural. 1:52 left in the third quarter. Here's Mr. Incredible. 24 points for him. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Miami Heat. On Thursday, they'll go up against Klay Thompson and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Saturday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 1:44 left in the third quarter. Pass to Watford. Here's Sharp. Simons outside. Into the lane. Got it. Simons got 16 points here in the second half.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it. Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
Here's Mr. Incredible. He's covered by Simons. That shot, no good. It's an even 3-on-3 break. 40 seconds left in the third. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
To get loud for your Blazer dancer.
And the Heat making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Setting the floor for the Heat. And it's the natural in at the 2 spot. Portland, no good that time either.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And they've also done a great job of just taking what the defense is giving them. Teams willing to give up a mid-range, take them, knock them down. They've done it.
Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
Portland has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. There's Simons with a 3 on target from range. Simons has got 31 points.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
Pass to the kid. Here's Mr. Incredible. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Eubanks, he's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. The shot no good. And Miami will go the other way with it. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Pass to Mr. Incredible. It's rebounded by Grant. For Portland, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Here's Silk. Fires the 3. The rebound by Eubanks. Eubanks, he's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Simons. Got a hand on it. Here's Mr. Incredible. He's covered by Grant. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And it's Simons missing.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Again, the Heat misses. Portland has gotten 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the fourth. Pass to Sharp. Lillard with the ball. Simons outside. Drives to the hoop, and it's rejected. Here's Mr. Incredible. Portland grabs the miss. Grant's got rebound number 8 now.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Pass to Simons. Shoots from the elbow, and he drops that one in. Simons got 8 points here in the quarter.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Here's Mr. Incredible. Out left to the wing. Who is stolen by Lillard. Pass to Simons. The 3 ball. Rebounded by Tiny.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Here's Mr. Incredible. From beyond the arc, and then some. That's 29 for him.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
And there's a pick. Here's Lillard. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Lillard just plays with a flat-out edge. Dangerous as a player who knows how to draw contact inside.
Free throw good. Lillard. And both free throws good for Lillard.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's Silk, defended by Lillard. Pass to Mr. Incredible. The rebound by Eubanks. Eubanks, he's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Sharp, outside for Grant. It's stolen away. And here we go, the Heat fast break. And the powerful one-handed slam.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now here's Lillard. He's guarded closely. And there's the rejection. And he rebounds again.
Rebound after rebound after rebound.
He is crashing with energy. Man, you gotta love it. That one's good for 2.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
And here's Simons outside. And it's Miami with a rebound. Here's Mr. Incredible. To the inside. Tiny. And that one is hammered home.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Lillard. Simons outside. Back to Lillard. for three. Drops in the three. Lillard's got 13 in the second half.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line in a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Back to Simons. Minute 35 left in the final quarter. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's foul number 2 for him.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
And the Blazers making a change here. Little's checked in. Pass to the natural. Here's Silk. 19-footer. And Miami again with the bucket.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Take a look at it. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
A quick shot there. It's off target. The Trailblazers shooting right below 40% here in the fourth. The three, here's Lillard. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable. These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
He hits the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. And so he hits both.
Those are big free throws. Now they need some defensive stops.
And an intentional foul right there.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
.41 seconds left in the game. Knocked away. Here's Grant. And that one's long.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
From deep three-point range. And they recover it.
Big rebound and a smart play to kick it right out. They want to use as much time as possible here.
Shot clock at 5. Silk. Good work defensively by Lillard. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
Taking 2 shots.
And he's able to hit the second one. And that increases the lead to 6. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Again, the Heat misses. And that's an intentional.
Now it's starting to understand what's going on. It was all in front of me. I had to go get it.